The Smiley J Artist Zone, a platform for and about independent artists, music, interviews, and much, much more. Now, give it up, your host, Smiley J.
Welcome everyone to the Smiley J Artist Zone Show, a platform for and about independent artists. I am your show host, Smiley J, and I want to welcome each and every one of you. Yes, thank you guys for hanging out with me. You are in good hands, I promise. Chit chat and music is what I do, bringing you some really, really good music and a little chit chat for some really, really dope independent artists. Speaking of artists, if you're an independent artist and you want to chat it up with me and hang out with me in the zone and talk to me in the world about your music, go ahead and hit me up at the Smiley J Artist Zone at gmail.com. I will certainly try to reserve an episode with your name on it. Now, just be a little patient because, calendar dates are filling fast, but I'll get to you. Hang tight. Now, if you're not following me on my social media pages, make sure you follow me. My Facebook page, the Smiley J Artist Zone. Like and follow. Instagram, Smiley J _Artist Zone. You know what? You can take me with you on the go. Yes. Amazon, Apple, Pandora, iHeart, most of those podcast directories. I can hang out with you on the go. Cool. See, I'm answering for y'all because, I'm feeling that connection. We've been vibing since 2020. Now, today I have a great show. Hanging out with me in the zone is Miss Anissa Hargrove. But before she come by and tell us all that she's got going on, y'all know that I like to share information because we know that sharing is caring. So, just got a little bit of information I want to share. So, it's time for Smiley's Info segment.
You want to know? Smiley knows. You want to know? Smiley knows. You want to know? Smiley knows. It's Smiley's Info segment.
Good news from Bandcamp. 800,000 fans supported artists and labels on Bandcamp's First Fridays program back in 2020. Now, if you're not familiar with Bandcamp's First Friday program, here it is. On the first Friday of every month, which started back in March of 2020, Bandcamp waived its revenue share to support artists and labels who have been hurt by the, impacted by the pandemic. That's what's up, Bandcamp. Give back. Don't stop. Get it. Now, that means that during that period, 800,000 fans paid artists and record labels over $40 million. Now, Bandcamp says that, they decided to go ahead and extend the program into 2021, which means that First Fridays will be, it will continue all the way through May. May the 7th is the last First Fridays, but, maybe Bandcamp will continue its generosity and extend it, extend it to the end of the year. I know I'm pushing it. I like to push the envelope sometimes. Now, listen, y'all, real talk. It's important that we support independent artists, especially during these challenging times. I think that we can all agree that music is magical and it has a positive effect on all of us. Listen, the bottom line is that music is good for the soul and we all love and listen to music. So just make sure you do your part, support indie artists, no shortcuts, okay? Now it's time to bring on today's guest. But before I bring her on, I think I, should tell you a little bit about her. Yeah, that would be right? So, Miss Anissa Hargrove, she's a singer, songwriter, mother, wife, entrepreneur, and she comes from a long line of entertainers. She was born to perform, and she began singing at age 6. Her gift has allowed her to perform with some of the music legends of R&B, such as the Mighty OJs, Miss Patty, Jane Carn, and a host of others. Anissa has performed to sold-out crowds. Her performance has been described as music you can feel. So you guys know how we get down? Let's go ahead and welcome Miss Anissa Hargrove. Hey, welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone. How are you today?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm well. It's been a while.
It's been too long, Smiley.
I know. Welcome back. And I interview on another platform and thank you for coming to my new platform. I so appreciate it.
Oh, I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Absolutely. I want to introduce you to my new listeners. I got a whole new audience. So I'm excited about that.
Hey, new listeners.
Yes, she's good people, y'all. I want to dive right in because, you've been doing this music thing for a while. And as I mentioned in your introduction, you have hit the stage with some of the biggest legends in R&B. I know that must have been pretty exciting, but I also want to add that you also perform with the girl group, the trio, Shades of Soul. And to my listeners, Shades of Soul, they were known and they are known for creating big, beautiful vocal harmonies. And you ladies also opened and traveled the world with some of the biggest names in R&B.
Yes, we did. Those were great times. We've been together for, if I tell you how long, I'll be telling my age, but a very, very long time.
Okay, that's okay. You know what? It's wonderful to be a woman of a particular age and still do what you do and holding it down.
I like to call us seasoned.
Yes,
it's well seasoned.
That's right. And everybody likes seasoned. We don't like anything bland.
No,
okay,
sure don't.
Shout out to all my seasoned sisters out there. So, right. Miss Anissa, when did you decide, after working and traveling the world and opening up and doing all kind of wonderful things with these R&B legends, when did you decide to focus on your own music as an independent artist?
Well, a very good friend of mine / brother. I don't even like to call him friend because he's more like a brother. Kevin Kojo Prince.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I know that fella.
Yeah, right.
Troublemaker.
DC Gordy.
DC Gordy, shout out to you, Kevin Kojo Prince, troublemaking Prince.
Yes.
That's good trouble though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I've been doing the and he actually was on along the journey a little bit even before I decided to do the whole Anissa Hargrove thing. So he was kind of instrumental in my professional journey way before this. So he kind of saw the roads that, we were traveling and stuff like that. So we were doing this and been, so close, but yet so far with big name, industry people, record companies, record labels, that sort of thing. And so after so many doors had closed and so many years of trying and getting all of those no's, I just decided to do it as a hobby and more, for the love of the music. And he decided one day I needed to do a record. And I was like, you know what, Kevin, that part of my life is over. I don't want to do that anymore. And he's like, come on, babe, you got to do it. How many times do you perform and they ask you at the end of the concert, do you have product? Do you have any product to sell? And I said, all the time. He said, absolutely. So you need product, babe. You need a record. So after he hounded me for months and months, I decided to, finally give in and do it. So that was probably when I really, really decided to do it, was probably back in 2014.
And come on now, it felt good, right? It felt really good to have your own product, your own music, your own fans. And, speaking of that, your debut CD, Still I Rise, and I love that title because it sounds like a movement, did really well. And you won yourself a Whammy.
I did. Way to go, whammies. Yeah, I did. I won a Whammy. Oh gosh, what year was that? 2016, 17, something like that. For best R&B recording.
Yes. Go ahead. Say that again.
For best R&B recording. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Toot your horn. Toot toot. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. And see, and, just think that, thank God for Kevin, kind of, encouraging you to do something that you love and you've been doing practically all of your life. So,
yes.
That's what's up.
And I must give him kudos because, it actually made me have a different kind of appreciation for that part because even though I was trying to do it professionally, many years prior to that with a group, that was the first time that I actually did something, on my own as a solo artist, and it felt good. The reward was great. And I'm still being rewarded. Thank you to all the listeners and platforms that are continuing to still playing some of my music. So
yes, and it's good music. It's good timeless music. Now, I have your music. I listen to it and I have my favorites, but to all the listeners out there, my new listeners out there who have never heard Anissa Hargrove music, can you give them a 20-second trailer describing your music? Come on.
Oh my gosh, you're making this hard for me. So describing my music is probably a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of that around the way girl music that make you feel good. That music that you fall in love, when you fall in love, and then that music that you ready to kick him out because he didn't hurt you and you say, you know what, I'm done. And then you got that music that says, I can do it. Even though I kicked you out, I'm independent. I'm strong. I've been through trials and tribulations, but hey, I'm still rising. So I think that's kind of covers everything,
I love it. See, look at that. You described that trailer in 20 seconds. I love it.
Were you timing?
Yes, I did. Yes. I got to stay on course. But listen, to my listeners, y'all have to, y'all have to catch up. If you haven't heard of music, do your homework and listen. And, I promise you will add her music to your playlist. Now, yeah. My favorite song is Crazy. Actually, I featured your song on the launch of the Smiley J Show because I just wanted to, I wanted to feature some artists from the Washington, D.C. area because this is my hometown. And of course, you came to mind and the song Crazy is my favorite song, but I won't be playing that tonight, guys. I will be, featuring her newest song, Slow Motion. So we'll talk about that later on.
Okay.
So you are what I would call a seasoned artist, who, you have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And the indifferent.
Yes. So we're going to talk about the good. I'm Smiley J and I want to keep it positive. Let's talk about the good. So what was one of your most memorable performance moments?
Smiley, there are so many.
I know it is. I'm sure.
Oh, but how can I narrow that down? And I've been doing this for over years. Let me see. Like,
is there
memorable?
Mm-hmm. Is it one that like stands out in your mind? Something that, just, I don't know.
Listen, I will say this. So I've traveled the world and, I do a lot of touring in Europe and, on that side of the pond. And, so one time I was in Africa, we was doing a tour with Gloria Gaynor and my luggage got lost. And so even though it's not necessarily has to do with performing, that was probably one of my most memorable times performing because we had done a whole tour in Spain and some parts of Italy and some parts of Africa. And then I get to Africa to this beautiful place where we got to be on this resort for several days of downtime. And of all times, my luggage was lost. And
no.
Yeah, my luggage was lost and I had to wear the same thing for like 3 days. And, we just kept calling and Gloria's manager, I call her little pit bull, but she handled it and I got my luggage right in time for the show.
Happy ending. Okay.
Yeah, it was a happy ending, but oh my God, I was on the beach and I was riding the camel and the same thing. I know the camel was like, wait a minute, but yeah, so it was, that was fun. Quite the memory and quite the experience. But yeah, I mean, I have many, but that's one that kind of sticks out to me I will never forget that moment.
Well, thank you for sharing that because I was thinking you was going to say, I was with, the OJs or somebody, but you know what? I like that story. It was stressful, but it had a happy ending. So that's always good.
Now, if you ask me that was a memorable time, but the OJs, touring with the OJs was certainly memorable and probably one of the best times in my music career because we toured with them and they were the headliners and I was with the Jones Girls. So I got to sing background for the maestro himself, Mr. Jerry Iceman Butler. We sang background for the Delphonics. And it was, Harold Melvin's Blue Notes on that show and the Stylistic. So that probably was one of the best times in my musical career, I will say.
Okay. Some heavy hitters. Good music right there.
Oh, yeah.
Good music.
Timeless music.
Yes. And that's the kind of music I like,
Oh, yeah.
So, as women, a lot of us women, we are accustomed to wearing many hats. And you too. You wear multiple hats outside of the music business, including, being a business owner. Now, how do you manage and balance everything and all that you do?
A glass of wine. No, I'm just.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's okay.
Oh,
listen.
It's very, very difficult. It can be more stressful, stressful at times. And then other times it's, pretty cool, but ultimately, I have a great support system. I have a wonderful, wonderful family, wonderful parents, friends, aunties, because it takes a village. So I've been doing this thing for a long time and I have 5 kids and, doing that before they were born and long after. So, I got a great support system. And so I would just say, with my village, that's how I have been able to manage everything that I've been able to do.
Wonderful. Amen. And shout out to the village. And I'm sure the village is listening. Shout out to all of you guys. I got to ask you, are there any artists out there right now that you kind of dig?
I'm assuming you're talking about in today's artists.
Today's artists, indie artists, mainstream,
I really, really like Jasmine Sullivan. She doesn't get the, her just due, that woman is an amazing songwriter, vocalist.
She is incredible. Yes, indeed.
She's awesome. So she is definitely one of the ones that I admire. And I love me, believe it or not, I love me some Rihanna. I just like oh my God. Yeah, I like everything about Rihanna. I really do.
I like her sassiness. Rihanna will give you the clap back and I like that.
Listen, she's sexy. She may not be the best vocalist, but it's something about her music. First of all, if you listen, I play her music a lot. And I can't honestly say that there's too many songs that I have not heard in the mainstream. Like she has hits for days. And that says a lot because some of your bigger artists, and I won't say any names, but some of your biggest artists don't even have that many hits. So I got to give props to Rihanna.
Yeah. Now, you know what? She's a smart businesswoman too. So, she's got makeup. She's doing everything. So,
she's got makeup and lingerie and, and she's a humanitarian too for those who
she is. Yes, she is. So, you know what? I thought that, we have a little fun. I like to play, we had some fun. I thought that we'll play a little game. Okay.
I'm all for that.
You ready? Okay. So look, this game, real easy. It's called Pick One. Now you have 3 seconds to answer each question. And if you don't answer the question within 3 seconds, I'm going to move on to the next question. But I know I know you ready. She ready, y'all.
She ready.
Yes.
That's
okay. You ready? Okay. So pick one, 3 seconds.
Okay.
Destiny Child or In Vogue? House music or reggae?
Reggae.
Recording or performing?
Performing.
Wine or liquor?
Both.
Pick one. Pick one.
Liquor.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
So wine. You would have thought I would have said wine.
You know what?
I'm drinking wine now, though. But
okay.
If you
don't discriminate. You said both.
But if it comes down to it, I'm gonna choose liquor.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I want to thank you for hanging out with me today in the zone. And what I need you to do, I need you to tell the listeners where they can find you on social media and where they can download your music.
Okay, you can find me on social media at Anissa Hargrove, the singer, on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. You can download my music on all digital platforms. So y'all know what that is. Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, iTunes, the whole nine, Spotify, everything. Any digital platform, I'm there. And also you can visit my website and you can do it there too at AnissaHargroveMusic.com.
Okay. So, you know what? Like I said, I'm playing slow motion today. Go ahead and set the song up and tell the listeners, a little bit about slow motion and what you were thinking when you, wrote the song.
So Slow Motion is a real laid back tune. It's, really, really authentic. It's vulnerable. It's about, a couple who's just kind of getting to know one another that just want to take things slow, want to feel the vibe, get that connection going and get that good vibe and that good feeling going. You don't have to rush things. Just take it slow. So that's what Slow Motion is all about. This is your girl, Anissa Hargrove, and you are now listening to Slow Motion.
Oh, I love it.
I'm feeling you. I don't get this way often. I'm digging your mind, your vibe, your style. We might be onto something, but you seem in a hurry, babe, to rush into the next phase. If love is over there, it can wait for us. We've got work here, baby, understand. Theoretical potential ain't a thing. If we want it real, we gotta make it real. Come on, we can vibe in slow motion, baby. Take it slow, careful with this potion, baby. And when it comes together, it'll be together. No dissonance between the heart and mind, 'cause one went ahead of the other. We can vibe in slow motion, baby. Take it slow, careful with this potion, baby. And I won't be afraid to give my heart in time. But if we try to fake love, make and emulate love, if it's really real when it seems to come, or if it's just a feeling, baby. Theoretical potential ain't a thing. If we want it real, we gotta make it real. Come on, we can vibe in slow motion, baby. Take it slow, careful with this potion, baby. 'Cause when it comes together, it'll be together. No dissonance between the heart and mind, 'cause one went ahead of the other. We can vibe in slow motion, baby. Take it slow, careful with this potion, baby. Theoretical potential ain't a thing. We gotta make it real. Come on, we can vibe in slow motion, baby. Vibe in slow motion, baby. Vibe in slow motion, baby. And I won't be afraid to give my heart in time. But if we try to fake love, make and emulate love, if it's really real when it seems to come, or if it's just a feeling, baby. Theoretical potential ain't a thing. If we want it real, we gotta make it real. Come on, we can vibe in slow motion, baby. Take it slow, careful with this potion, baby. And when it comes together, it'll be together. No dissonance
This is Al Seaforth, and you're in the Smiley J Artist Zone.
All right. That was so much fun. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me to the very end. And I want to thank our special guest, Miss Anissa Hargrove. Y'all be sure to follow all of her social media pages. And y'all know the rules. You like what you hear, you download it and add it to your playlist. Go ahead and add Slow Motion to your playlist. And y'all make sure that y'all come back next week, same time, same place. Until then, I'm going to need y'all to be well, stay safe, and remember to listen to good music. Your ears will thank you for it. I'm Smiley J, and I'm out.